LOL, Seriously is here, back for some more exploring Voyager, and I've got our ship built, and you know what? In a way, it looks a little bit like Voyager. It's less Cobra-like than I thought, although from down here, it's sort of Cobra-like. It's even got that snake head. But this is what it looks like on the outside. I got rid of the green. I thought my character is white and gold, so I went with metallic white and yellow or orange, and it's pretty good. Alright, inside the ground floor, I did get the cockpit sorted, and it turns out what the issue was, can I get down through here? Yeah. Were the guns. It does not like having these guns. What's the flashlight? There we go. Underneath where you have to walk. You can put them there, but it doesn't like them being there, not when you're walking on the inside. That's something they'll probably fix out. So I moved the guns to the wings here, the Cobra wings, and I doubled it up. Easy fix. Now we can walk all the way into the cockpit as planned. Let's do that. We have 2 stories to go up. We come into the main hold, go up another level here. We have a bedroom behind us, and a cockpit up here. No problem getting in. Let's go for our first test flight. We didn't get it last time. We went almost an hour. We didn't get to fly our ship. Our landing gear didn't go up. That's a bug. So we're gonna get out of our seat. Head downstairs. This appears to be part of the landing gear bug glitch. Can I use this? No. Okay. Let's go over to the freighter and see if that fixes it. Where, oh where is the freighter? Down below us? Indeed, right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try warping somewhere, and I really love the view in this cockpit as you swing around here. And it looks like that's how they fixed the bug that existed with landing at derelict space stations. They actually do spin you around now. Good fix. We're going to warp somewhere and give this a try. We're going to go somewhere that has a space station though, because we need to make a couple of changes. Actually, you know what? Maybe we want to do that on a planet. We're not going to be making any changes to the hull. I've got it how I like it. Let's go find a planet we want to be on. How about a low conflict system? Yellow star. Does that sound like something that's possible? There we go. 3-star economy too. I'll take it. If it doesn't have a terrible space color, we're there. We do want good colors, especially if we're going to be building on a planet, because we want to be able to see what stuff looks like in white light. So a bit of a dark purple space, that shouldn't have too much of an effect on stuff. We got 6 planets here. Scan them real quick. Scorched, toxic, paradise, there we go. 2 paradise planets to check for different sky colors. And no parts for Corvettes. That's okay. No salvageable scrap. We're not always going to get salvageable scrap in every system. It is a lot of systems, but it's not every system. Alright, let's see if our hatch is up now that we have traveled. No. There we go. I just put it up though. Okay, we can go for a real flight and get a good look at this profile. This ship in profile. Alright, we'll go this way then, freighter fleet. We want the sunlight reflecting off our shiny hull anyway. And we could go into pulse. Change the angle like that. Now, if we go into screenshot mode, I'm not too satisfied with our landing gear here. They do clip into the ship in flight, and I did not notice. We could get out of our seat and we won't see them. It's fine on the inside, but it doesn't look great here. So we might find something new. In fact, I already put, you can't see it here because it's not lit up because we're not landing. But there is another landing gear in the middle here. There you go. This nub and that nub. Same as the nubs over here and here. So we do have a landing gear in the front now. We don't need those things on the side. They do look pretty cool when we're landed. And they give us some nice feet. But we'll see about them long term. Alright, so that is the outside. We've seen most of the inside. Let's go down and find a planet. I do like this too, this first person mode. It's very nice in this cockpit. Purple sky, that'll do. One of the reasons I want to build on planet when we're doing this is because in the space station, stuff, it gets warpy. Whenever a ship lands or a freighter fleet pops in outside the space station, your screen shakes a little bit, and if you're trying to do fine-tuned placement, which you sort of have to do when building on a derelict because there's no snap placement, there's very little glitch building available, but we're gonna try a couple of things here. Okay, so, darn. First things first, we gotta go back to the space station. We're close by. It's okay. We need a lot of materials. This save apparently doesn't have, like, well, we can make hermetic seals, but, you know what? Before we go anywhere, let's try that. Let's try making the stuff we're gonna need. We need hydraulic wiring, which needs carbon nanotubes. We also need hermetic seals. Maybe we might need more than that, actually. And I think we're gonna need some of these. We might have those. Let's take a look on the freighter here. We have a resonator. No, we don't have any of those. Amino chamber. Do we need 3? I can't remember. I looked at these a day ago. Well, let's find out. Let's hop back down to the ground. I was going to go buy this stuff, but if we can make it, we can make it. Alrighty then. So up here we have nothing in the walls. And I think we might have to keep nothing in the walls. We're going to check something out real quick by going into build mode, and let's do emission radar, and we'll put that here. Now let's hop out of the ship. Now something that I've noticed is we don't seem to have build camera when we're building here. You have to build in first person. So we're in third person, so that's not ideal. Yeah, look at that. It's changed the color of the outside panel here to bright white. So if we go here and we hit color on it, we can pick colors, but it doesn't, it's changing the room. It's not changing this. We don't get to pick metallic, we can't pick it to that. So we're not going to put anything on any walls. that stick out, which is going to limit us quite a bit. Now, I already have storages down here in all of these panels, and that is why on the outer panels down here I have added some stuff and things, because you can see it takes away the metallic sheen and just goes slate gray. So if we were going to go with the whole ship slate gray, it wouldn't be a problem, but we can't get the metallic sheen that the rest of the ship has, so we might not be able to do those things. So we've got here and here we can use. I think I'm using those for storage already. No, it looks like all of these things are going to change. They're all visible from the outside. Oh, come on. Let me in. There we go. I really wish we could put stuff in against the far wall instead of the side walls, but it doesn't let us do that. Yeah, I'm using storages here and here. And that's the bedroom here with the window. So I think I want to put the nutrition unit in here. That's what needed a hermetic seal, so put that on that wall. Yeah, a little cooker, and yeah, I like that a lot. Very homey. What we're going to do, though, to help this out, is we're going to go into first-person mode, actual first-person mode. There we go. I am not used to playing this way in this game, so might have to get used to it for building here. It does help to navigate the ship, actually. Okay, so a mission terminal then, I think is gonna look probably the least weird here. Let's see if I can go into build camera. Get out of the ship. I am on this level. So yeah, we can see the color has changed from putting the nutrient processor in. So I think if we use all of these walls and put stuff in, it'll change all of them, and that'll be like a nice stripe. So yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to deck the hall here. What do we have available? A refiner. Okay. A living wall. Gonna put that right outside the bedroom. Sounds good to me. And we can plant stuff. Okay, neat. Neat. That's what the amino chamber was for. A living pod. Can we still get up the stairs with that there? Up and down? Yeah, it's a little bit in the way. Just a teeny tiny bit. But so is the storage unit here. Okay, so we need stuff in this wall and that wall. We've got a refiner, or we could put the missing two storages that I have. Do I need a refiner on this ship? Do I need the last two storages on this ship? I think I'd rather have variety. So I'm going to put the refiner and two refiners now. Let's see, what storages do I have? There's nothing too important in here, but this is just for money making. Like, it's got stasis devices and stuff, so I'd rather have access to the weird things in here, like Gek relics and stuff. So put a storage on that side. Let's go upstairs, and let's not adorn these walls with anything. Oh, we already have the mission radar here. Oh, okay. Well, that solves that dilemma then. Take that out, and we're going to move this here. Yeah, it's a little bare back here, but that's okay. We can put some, building stuff in here. We'll have to place it freehand with no build camera. All right, let's get a peek in build camera, in camera mode with the sun up. Yeah, not too shabby, but this story here I would like to be all metal to go with the roof. Very nice. Okay, good, good, good. We got everything we wanted in. We have 2 walls not being used, basically because 4 walls not being used. Technically, we could have done it right here or there, and it wouldn't have been too big of a deal, but it wouldn't have got lined up with the Metallica there. So I'm pretty happy with that for now. Yeah. Okay, let's get a couple more things built inside before we go today. We're not going to go for an hour today, don't worry. Let's see, these are our storage rooms. Can we build anything that looks storagey? Like a weapons rack? Can we get it on that back wall? Look how weird this is. Can I hit the rotate button? I can, okay. Let's try to put it where I want it-ish, and then rotate it. Straight. Ish. That's pretty straight. Ah, darn, I moved. Also pretty straight, but too high. There we go. Multi-tools are in. What else do we have that's very storage-ish? We have the refiner. Yeah, we did do the refiner. Okay. You know, will this get power? And if so, I don't see why we can't put it right here beside this one. It has a green light. Let's see how that looks from the outside. Let's use build camera for that instead of walking. I'm used to being, I'm used to already being in build camera when I'm building. I don't think that's us, is it? That's sun up. No, that is not what the back of that thing looks like. It would be sticking through over here somewhere. Anyway, I think we're good to go. I'm not seeing anything in there. Good. Speaking of plants, can we plant any plants? Here's the plants here. Yeah, there's 2 slots here. And you know, yeah, haha, nib nib. But it's the greenest one. All the others are very colorful flowers of some kind or another, and I want green to go with the wall of the standing planter, which we just saw is not blue, it's green. Okay, this floor is looking pretty well taken care of. Let's go upstairs. I think what we want to do up here, since it's so bare, is do some posters and stuff. Maybe get like a room that looks like a star chart or something. Oh, we also have terminals we can put, wall screens. Oh, that's sort of neat too. We can actually have them. Does that touch the wall? Or is it floating? It looks like it's floating. It's floating by quite a bit. Okay. What about here? I don't know if we're going to get perfectly straight. Let's just go with that and see if it's touching. No, that's also floating. What about in other spots? I can't rotate this one around. It won't let me. Okay, here. No, it does not like. Anyway. Oh, I have an idea. What about the ceiling panel one? We would have to turn on free placement. Now, when you're using free placement to place stuff here, make sure you turn it back off before you go to a building terminal for building more modules on your Corvette, because you can't place anything if you've toggled free placement off. So can I shrink this? I can. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. This, I want to shrink it. I want to rotate it. That's what I want. There we go. Okay. Let's raise it up a bit. Something like that. Let's get the colors going. This doesn't change anything on those. Okay. That's a lighter gray. We'll go with that. Yeah, looks good. Let's see what we have to put on the walls here, though. This is going to float too, isn't it? So are posters. Well, here, I'll just put it on an angle. Is it floating? Not as badly as the other thing. Can't tell anyway. Let's try a poster. Oh, can we not put posters on here? Oh, they're in the decals. Right. Silly me. Yeah, planets and stuff. I can already tell it's floating. Oh, you know what? Looks better here on this stuff. Yeah, weird. I can't rotate it the way I want. It's almost level, but it's not centered. Yeah, I like that. That's not too shabby. Okay. What else do we have? Ooh. Pretty good. Do we have any other tall ones to pair that with? To be honest, I think we should move that one and put something like this one up there. There we go. It's not perfect, but I know if I go one more, I'll be able to. Ah, darn, I moved. And I can change the scale of these too, right? Oh, it's vibrating. Come on. That is the wrong button for scale, fingers. Come on, come on. Okay, let's try this one more time here. Could be better, but that's gonna have to do. That'll work. Okay. How about decals? How did they work on here? Oh, they do hit the walls, but they're not going to work well. They do okay on this kind of, but not that kind. That's interesting, actually. I like that. Can I rotate? Yeah, perfect. All the way upside down. Something like that. The other one I like is this one. Ooh, we're definitely going to have to rotate that quite a bit and shrink it. Oh, too much, too much. Don't think this one was going to fit. No, we're going behind them. That's a shame. That one is a perfect size. Even over here it doesn't fit. I didn't know all of these are, yeah, you can actually see. Look how much smaller the circle is than those circles, or that one over there. This one would probably work. Not one of my favorite decals, though. What else we got? Ooh, yeah, of course. We have an expedition coming. Maybe we'll save some room for the decal from the expedition, which hopefully is started today. I'm pretty excited for it. I don't know that it will have been, but I can't get these to rotate well. Okay, here we go. Just don't move the mouse while you're rotating. Shrink it. Ah, it's fading already. Yeah, we would need a more round or rectangular one. Yeah, you know what? That might be good if we could get it to face the right way. Well, the ship is level, but no, I want the decal to be level. And can I make it a teeny bit smaller? Or do we lose? That's perfect size. Now rotate. Close enough. It's pretty good. Go with that. Okay. Oh, well, we are running out of time, and there's a lot we could be building. I want to take a look around before we go. Got some plants, got our kitchen and our bedroom, repair chamber. I don't know if this does anything functional. The refiner does. 3 units, it's awesome. What we could use is a place to sit before we go. And what do we have that fits the theme here? I do like these. No, come on. Can't block the stairs, but that's okay. We've got some room to not do that. Obviously, you would not be able to sit in that back seat. Now, we want that. I wish we could reverse the colors on this. But that's pretty close to what I want, so we're going to go with it. We'll just put it there. Nice. Can we do anything over here? Oh, I have another idea. It'll be in flags. Oh, okay. No, not exactly what I was thinking. Come on, is this touching the wall? There we go. No, no, come on. Fingers, stop slipping. Close, okay. Change the color of that. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's touching that top panel. Looks like it's hanging. I like that. Add some decor to it. And well, I think that's going to be it for now. If there's anything else I can think of adding, I will add it and we'll show you guys next time. But we're probably going to be getting into the expedition next. So until next time, have a good time. Oh, you know what? No, wait. Changing my mind. Let's get into that driver's seat. We're going to the space station. Finally, we're going to show off this thing. We've been talking about it non-stop. Every episode we've been talking about this, and we've never done it. Let's go get that new suit equipped. And I like the suit that I have. That's another reason we haven't done it yet. But we can save that and equip the new one into a new slot. Oh, that was a very interesting slow landing, but that's okay. Very, very happy with the metallic hues on everything here. Oh, it's getting a bit jittery. That's interesting. Yeah, a bit of screen tear. Okay. Equipment modifier. Appearance modifier. So we're going to hit save, and yes, I'm going to overwrite whatever was there. I'm going to click on 2. This is what used to be in 2, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go to anomaly. Go to body shape. No, not that. Head. Skyborn is the name of the new stuff. Did I equip the right gloves? Yeah. And boots, Skyborn boots. There's also a backpack, which is neat. It's got like a rack. I wish it had saved my colors. I'll have to figure some stuff out on this. There we go. That's a bit better. I think we missed, yeah, the legs. Let's get a look at that whole body. There we go. That is the Skyborn stuff. I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to hit save in number 2. And then all we have to do is back out and hit yes. We can walk around like this. And if we don't like it and want to go back to the first one, we hit save in number 1. So we just hit number 1. Boom. And then we back out and hit yes. There we go. All right. That is it for today. Until next time, everybody. Have a good time.